So you want to know the truth? I'm recording this. It's going on YouTube. You knew that already. The truth is, I've never done this problem, and I'm looking at it and I'm kind of confused. That's the truth.
I was
Okay?
thinking about maybe combining like terms after multiple.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Like, I know I can factor this and this, right?
Yeah.
And I know that even if I try one
It's
thing.
gonna be y negative 3. Yeah, you know that for a fact.
Well, here's the thing that makes me confident.
Mm-hmm.
I know that even if I try one thing, if I mess it up, I can change this a little bit and try it again. Like usually for factoring, I just know how to do it. Like it's obvious. I just don't maybe know the numbers. But here's the thing I see for this one, and I think you're good with this, right? That these two things are the thing that you can factor out of the first two terms. You can take that y minus 3 out, but there's two of them here multiplying. So when we take out y minus 3, I gotta use some brackets, right? I have one left right here, plus 13, right? And then plus 15. And I have to use those brackets, otherwise it doesn't work, right? Like Edgar, you know what I mean about the brackets? If I didn't have the brackets, then it would be y minus 3 times that 15 also. And that's not what I started with, so yeah, that would be not the same. Okay, so technically it's factored, but it's ugly, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to distribute this and clean up the inside right there and see if I can get something that's like prettier. I've run into problems like this before, and yeah, well, here, watch. So let's go ahead and just do this right here. That's going to be 2y minus 6 plus 13, yeah? And then plus 15. So that's y minus 3. I have a feeling that I'm doing something stupid, other than coming to work. That's not very nice looking, is it? That's not very nice looking, right? So the instructions, let me make sure again, the instructions just say to factor completely, right? Well, okay, it's factored, but I have a feeling it wants us to do more. Hi.
Hi.
So I have a feeling it wants us to do more, so maybe we should multiply these together and then I don't know, and then add 15 and see what we get. So we got, if I multiply these two things together right here, I get 2y squared, okay, and then let's see, that's 7 and that's minus 6, so that's plus y, right? Minus 21 plus 15. No brackets anymore. Do you have your homework, Alexa?
What?
You have your homework, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I knew you wouldn't let me down.
No, but the last ones.
That's
I
what
can
we're working on right now.
understand.
Yeah, that's what we're trying one of them right now.
Yeah,
And the thing I was just telling him is like, I look at that problem and I'm like, I'm not really sure how this is going to go, because I haven't done it and I honestly don't know. So I'm just trying stuff and kind of feeling my way through the problem because it's ugly. All right, I'm hoping this is factorable. So let's guess and check. Let's do guess and check. Let's see, 2y and y, and then so this is either going to be 6 and 1 or 3 and 2. But here's the thing I know. Because this is negative, these two signs are going to be opposite. One's positive, one's negative. Yeah? I mean, we're good with that, right? Okay, so I can't put the signs in until I guess, and I don't have a pencil. Oh, I do have a pencil. So I can erase. I'm going to guess and check, right? So I'm just going to guess 3, and I'm going to guess 2. And I'm thinking this isn't going to work, because this could be factored more. So anyway, that's 6y and 2y. That makes 4, not 1. And it makes 4, remember, because this tells me that these are different signs, so I'm going to subtract those. 6 minus 2 is 4, and I need 1, so no bueno. Okay, let's switch them.
Okay.
Let's put the 3 and then the 2. So here I got 4 on the outside, right? 4y. Oh, this is looking good. And I got a 3y. The difference of those two is 1y, which is what I need. I need it to be a positive 1, so that has to be positive. That would give me a positive 1. I got 4y from here. There's my answer. That was an ugly problem. I don't like that problem because it said factor completely, and we were factored completely up here. It just wasn't like the product of two binomials, which is what it really wanted. There we go. So we got it. Okay, I talked you through it, and then you came in and we talked a little bit, right?
Yeah,
So
like-
maybe I was off task for 2 minutes,
Let
and
me try the 72.
and it took 5 minutes for that one problem for me, and I'm pretty good at factoring, so sometimes they take a while. Let's say you're doing okay with this. Okay. Want to try 72?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be way more easier because there is no negative signs on the 72 one.
Well, I think that's a good thing to look at then. Let's try 72, last one. Ooh, 3z. I hate when they use z's because my z's always look like 2's.
The ones that are coming in.
Alexa, did I write it right or do you know? Oh, you can't see, I'm sorry. There you go. Did I write it right?
I don't know, I didn't write numbers.
You just like avoided it. You got scared. You got bullied by that math problem.
By the last math problems I got.
That makes me sad.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a math stud, a gangster. Check it out. Here's what they have in common. So we're going to take that out just like last time. I think you're right, Ivan. I think this one's going to work out okay. Then I'm going to be left with 3 times z plus 3 plus 14 plus 8. Plus 8. Yeah, so this is going to be the same thing as the last one. You're going to distribute and combine like terms, and then you're going to multiply and combine like terms, and then you're going to factor. So, same process. So this is going to be 3z plus 9, right? And then 9 plus 14 is 23. Plus 8. So then we got to multiply these together. 23 and 9 is 32, I hope. It's been a crazy long day. 3 times 23 is 69. Plus 8. Oh my gosh. Well, the signs are easier, like you said, Ivan, but the numbers are uglier. Oh, well, maybe not. Is that 70? I hope I didn't make an adding error, because I did it really fast in my head, and I'm tired. Before I try to factor, I'm gonna just try. Let's see, because 77's easy, right? 11 and it's gonna be the other way. That's 33 and 7. That's not it. Here's what it's gonna be: 3z plus 11, and z plus 7. That'd be 21 plus 11. That's it. 32. That's it right there. What? The roof is not my son, but I will raise it. So you look thrilled. You look like you're having a great time. Are you all right?
I'm still a little sick.
Yeah. All right. All right. So what's the takeaway from this?
Yeah.
Okay. So actually, Ivan, I'm glad you asked about this. These problems, I'm not going to give you a problem like that in a quiz.
Well, thank you, because I don't understand it.
But well, here's the thing. I'm hoping you do get out of it. Number one, there are clues with the signs that we spent a lot of time last week talking about, like looking at that last one, that last number, and then figuring out what it means, right? So that's like a key. And then the other thing is, even though this problem was difficult, we actually did know everything we needed to know to answer it. I didn't know ahead of time, but I was able to figure it out, and I think you guys could have figured it out too.
So we didn't
I didn't use.
understand it either?
Huh?
We didn't understand
When
it
I
either?
looked at the problem, when I first looked at the problem, no, I didn't know what to do. It said factor, so I had to figure it out too. But I didn't use any math that you don't know. I didn't use any math that you didn't get taught last week. So even though the problem was ugly, it was something that you could figure out. And here's the thing on it. Okay, it's kind of a bad habit to see a problem, you're like, oh, I don't know, and now try it. Because then what if that turns out to be on a test? And then the first time you try it is on a test. You won't get it because you have pressure.
I didn't want to leave them like blank, but I tried.
But like here's what I'm saying though. Here's what I really want you to understand, because it's not just for math. The problems you don't try, it's like those are the problems on the test. And then the first time you try them is when you have to take the test.
Are
But
a problem like these gonna be on the test?
here's the point. The problems you don't try, the problems you're afraid of, those are the problems that are going to kill you on the test. And the reason they're going to kill you is there's something that you don't understand yet, right? And that's the purpose of practicing and homework, is to learn all those things. And so when you skip problems, that means there's something you're not learning, and that thing's going to be on the test. And then the first time you try to figure it out is on the test, and you're under pressure, and you're going to run out of time, and then you're going to make other mistakes because you get nervous. Moral of the whole story: you got to try them. I have faith in you. I know you won't let me down. You're my favorite student. No pressure.